Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're doing a pick a pile, a message from your guides. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's get into it. So I'm just going to shuffle some cards and we're going to see what we're going to get through for you guys. So the first is the Lovers, and then second is the Guru. So for you guys, I'm definitely hearing that you are leveling up of some sort. Like you are going into the next stage in your career or in your life that involves a lot of courage. So what I mean by that is it could be that you finished like university, for example, and you're trying to figure out what you want to do next, or in your career you're wanting to get that promotion, or to start your own thing, to start your own business, or to just really venture out and branch out. And your guys are really proud of you guys in doing so. But where they want you to really pause and really highlight is the way that you're speaking to yourself as you transition. A lot of you guys are struggling with seeing and also realizing that you guys deserve a seat at the table of, whatever it is that you're trying to do. I don't know why I always give like artist examples, but I guess it's because I am an artist and I'm constantly consuming it. But it's just kind of like any artist trying to do freelance and make money of their own. It can be hard to venture out because you can see that others are doing what you're doing, and it can be hard to just feel like anyone's even going to buy your art if you try, if you put the effort. Is anyone going to give it the time of day? Because there are already other people that are better than you. And this is just stuff that is stemming from a lack of love, and self-worth. And this definitely stems from being shot down a lot, both in school and at home. I'm definitely seeing you guys, trying to share your work with people, and instantly opinions, more so negative, are being presented to themselves, presented, yeah, to you. And it really, really stuck with you guys into your adulthood. Okay, I'm just gonna pull some more cards, some oracle. You guys have capable. You can deal successfully with whatever challenges and circumstances arise. And you also have wish granted. Believe in your abilities as a magic maker to manifest your wishes. They will soon be your reality. I love these cards that have just come out. Not only is it confirmation, both from spirit and visually for you guys, but it's also a very important reminder. The best way that I can put it for you guys, and a way that I totally understood, was realizing that everything has its place in the world. Whether it's art, music, podcasts, lawyers, or supermarkets, or being a waitress, like whatever it is, whatever job is out there, it has its place in the world. Without all these different unique jobs, things, whatever you want to call it, out there, or should I say with all of this, it helps the world go around, you know? It allows this big oil machine that we call life to continue to grow and evolve and move, and all that good stuff. So you guys are really just wanting you to understand that you have a part to play in this oiled machine and this that we call Earth. You know what I mean? I'm sorry if that sounds weird, but that is the best way that I could, yeah, explain it. So we're gonna see what else I can get you guys. As well, you guys need to celebrate being different. Like, you've always felt like an outcast growing up, like you weren't for everyone, and there was never really a moment that you felt like you belonged when it came to things that involved like being in groups or like around people, so school, work, you know, those types of environments. You've never really felt that. And so now, because of that, you guys automatically feel that your soul tribe isn't out there, or the people who are meant to find you aren't out there. But once you celebrate yourself and understand why you're important and see what makes you beautiful, and really fill in that part of self-love that you're missing, you will start to see why the world needs your medicine and why the world needs you. So you guys are really wanting you to lean into your affirmations, really wanting you to be as original as you can possibly be and as authentic as you can possibly be. Really allow yourself to get the creative juices flowing and to just go for whatever it is that you are really wanting to venture into. The time is now, you guys are saying. Don't limit yourself, just really go for it. Let's see what else I can get for you guys. Okay, so we have the bud. Potential, promise, it's about to happen, keep going. And the next one is the wasteland. Sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, guys, your guides are saying the time is now, keep going. Like, there's a reason why you have this overflow of, you know, energy to go into this direction. There's a reason why this thought has been planted, you know. And with this garden energy here, like tend to your own garden, it's time to remove all the obstacles that you are placing, you know, these, but by like adding these limiting beliefs, telling yourself that you can't, really work on them and really do what you need to do to get this out. So again, like, your guides are really wanting you to just hone in on self-care, your affirmations, self-check-in, removing people that make you feel less than, removing people that don't fill your cup. You know, those are kind of like one-sided relationships. Really focus on you. And by doing so and putting in 110%, you are creating something sustainable, something that will last long, and something that will bring you long-term happiness. I mean, your guides are saying, like, there's a reason as well why you've never felt so ready until now, if that makes sense. Like, you've had this thought coming in, like, oh, I want to do this, I want to try this, and the thought leaves and it comes back a few months later. But now, like, the thought is scratching at you, if that makes sense. Like, it's becoming like itching, it's not leaving, it's really stuck onto you. This is the confirmation to go and do it, and that you are being guided and are being supported in the realms, in the spiritual realms. Thank you guys for watching my pick a pile, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So today's message will be from your guides, and it's just going to be, you know, anything that you need to know. So the cards that have come out for you guys are the Emperor and the Two of Swords. So what's coming through for you guys instantly, what I'm hearing is you guys have just made a decision on your goals. So you finally decided kind of like what you're wanting to work on, what you're wanting to do after being out of a slump for a little while. So what I mean by slump is you could have been discouraged by work, you could have experienced a loss and you're kind of going through like a grieving period, but you've gone through this slump. You've had to deal with what you've needed to deal with. The creative juices weren't flowing, and now you're kind of like back on track. You're back to feeling like you, and you're just on the go to kind of like make stuff happen. And you're wanting to basically as well like make up for a loss of time, which is really, really good. Your guides are saying, are you being as disciplined as you could possibly be with your goals? And what they mean by that is, are you equally spreading your time in order to get what needs to be done? You know, are you being fair with how much you're pouring into your own cup as much as you are pouring into everyone's cup? Now, in order for something to be sustainable, you need to have small action steps. You need to have a small little routine of things that you do every single day. So even when you're feeling like, oh, is this gonna work, or is this really gonna happen? At least you know it's going to happen because you've been doing what you need to be doing, as in your action steps, when you've set them. But you guys haven't been exactly doing that. You've kind of set the goals and doing what you can when you can, but not actually putting in as much effort, 110% as you can be doing. This is even going for the people that you guys are surrounding yourself with at the moment. I'm hearing you cut some people off, especially when you weren't feeling the best, and now that you're feeling so great, you're kind of like letting those people back in, and Spirit is like, no. And it's not to say that those people can't be in your lives necessarily, but this is really not a time for you to be distracted by what other people have got going on. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle some oracle and we can see. Okay, so you have the card seed. Having the intention to grow like a seed and bloom is at the heart of creativity. Yes, see, there we go. You guys have planted this seed, but are you really tending to this seed? And not tending like checking to see if the seed has grown or anything like that, but more so like, are you remembering to water the seed? You know, like, are you really putting in 110% into the seed? And your guides are saying no, and that is because, again, of these distractions. This is a time for you to be not strict with your routine, like, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, but a time to be very conscious about it and a little bit spontaneous with it, because I'm hearing you guys don't answer too well to authority. You don't like being told what to do. You don't work very well with, you know, someone breathing down your neck. You kind of like being told what to do and then going to do it in your own time. So that's why you guys are really struggling with this at the moment. But your guides are saying, you know, this is just part of the plan. You know, if you want to be a famous designer, creator, or whatever it is, you know, you got to do the tax side of things, you know, you got to do the legal side of things. We all don't like it. Well, the majority of us don't like it. It's very stressful. It's a lot, but it's part of the job. And it's what we signed up for. And so your guides are wanting you to understand that and really be as well, conscious of that in the process. Well, the creative process, sorry. Okay. Transformation. I don't know what I was about to say, transformative. So transformation, allow the energy of fear to be transformed by love, creativity, and compassion. Intuition, allow the limitless of your unconscious mind to answer your problem by using symbols, memories, and hunches. So yeah, sorry guys. Like I was saying, this is a very transformative period for you guys, and distractions aren't an option right now. And it's time to just use, you know, use the resources, the time, and the things that you have to your advantage. The intuition card and the decision making is really sticking out to me. This is especially, guys, a time to be consulting your guides when you're really stuck and when you really need them, and when you're kind of feeling like you don't have anyone. Because what I'm hearing is a lot of you guys feel like you're doing this alone. Like whatever this goal is that you are working on, you feel like nobody's can understand because no one around me has ever done it or been through anything quite similar, which is what's making you feel so alone. But your guides are saying you are not alone. It's gonna happen. We are here for you. Just so as long as you reach out for us, just so as long as you speak to us and ask for help, we will do so. They do definitely send you messages through symbols, memories, hunches, things on TV, messages through people when you're in a conversation. They are always putting out messages, and it's up to you guys to start really using your intuition to you know, pick out and understand, okay, that's a message from my guides. That's something that my guides would say. I'm also hearing for you guys what will really help is numerology. Looking out for numerology is going to be so beneficial and helpful to you guys, especially on the days where you can't, let's say, because I know some people can't journal every single day, things happen, but on those days, Spirit will definitely be sending you messages through numerology. So there is your reading, guys. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I just realized I didn't even pull you guys some cards from my Rose Oracle deck. Okay. Okay, so you guys have the blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Guys, you need to seriously go for it with your goals. What you are working on, this is part of your life purpose. This is part of your plan. This is your destiny, and this is meant for you. You are so supported in these goals, and it's about protecting those goals right now and putting, again, I won't stop saying it, 110% in. All right, thank you guys for watching my video, and I hope to see you guys soon. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we are going to get straight into this reading. I'm just going to pull your tarot cards first. Let's see what you get. Okay, so we've got the King of Wands, and we've also got the Nine of Swords. So with this, I'm hearing that you guys are going through a rough patch in your career. For a lot of people, I'm hearing it is career, and for a few people, I'm hearing it's like if you've been asked to take a leadership role at work, or for some of you it could be school. It's really just like all over the place, but you guys have kind of like stepped into this role that you thought it was for you, and if you had feelings of maybe it's not for me, you thought that you could grow into this role, and that it was just the nerves or the self-doubt that thought you couldn't do the job, so you just kind of like did it anyway. And now you guys are coming to find out where you are right now, you aren't happy. You wake up and it just depresses you before you go to bed. It depresses you because you have to go and do that thing the next day. I'm gonna just pull up some more cards to see what information I can get. Okay, so we got the Star card and we've got the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are needing to leave a situation in order to find something better. And this thing that is better, you guys are worried because you don't know what that is. It's kind of almost like you feel like you're having this identity crisis, like, oh, I've committed myself to this thing and now I want to leave and go and do something else, but I don't even know what else I could even do. I don't even know where I could go. It's just this huge worry. I'm hearing that you guys are planners, or you guys like to have at least a good idea of what the next thing is or what you're going to do. You know, even when it comes to like going on a trip, like I'm hearing you guys are the type to want to have some sort of itinerary, want to know where you're going at one time. You guys can find it a bit hard to be spontaneous, because you know, spontaneous people aren't exactly worrying or overthinking about the thing that they're about to do. It's called being spontaneous for a reason. It's just kind of really like going with the flow. You guys aren't allowing yourself to go with the flow and leave this current situation that's making you really unhappy. But the thing is, you guys are the ones that are placing these limiting beliefs, that there isn't anything else out there for you, that there aren't any other positives. You are having this kind of like one-sided thought process, that this is kind of like almost like the end all be all. You're panicking, but without allowing yourself to explore every single dimension of this choice that you can have made, that you're going to make. Because Spirit is saying, if you can think of all the negative things that can go wrong, you can also think about all the positive things that could go right. Your guys are also wanting you to be aware as well, like all that time and hard work that you put into this role, job, course, whatever it is, all that time and effort that you are putting into that, imagine if you put into you. And this isn't about like, oh, going off and starting a business or anything like that, you know, because I'm hearing a lot of you in this group are collaborative people or really do work well in groups and find it really inspiring being in a room with loads of people, you know, and really find joy in that kind of like working environment. So this isn't necessarily about like, yeah, having to start a whole business or anything like that, but this is just more so realizing that your skills and talents and gifts do have place in the world. There is that team, that perfect job, there is that perfect place that you fit in, especially with a lot less grief. Okay, so the card that you guys have is use your willpower to bravely overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat. It's interesting as well because you guys, I'm hearing for this group is that because you guys work so hard, you forget how hard you work, if that makes sense. Like, you go to work, you do the thing, you work really, really, really hard, you get home, you're absolutely so tired that you can't even think about how hard you worked. You're only just thinking of how tired you are. So you guys have this endless sleep. It's really just about waking up and realizing that you have so much, so much to offer. Places that would pay, you know, double the price of what you're earning now for less the grief for what you do, and would really see your worth and really see how much of an asset you are to their team, to the project, to whatever it is. And it's really just about realizing that. And again, this is not a time for you guys just to kind of like get up and quit and just stop, but this is the time to stop the negative self-talk, working on getting your mental health back together, leaning on, you know, manifestation as well as planning for the future, looking around, figuring out what your next step is going to be, and really getting yourself out of that cycle that what is currently happening to you is going to keep happening and happening and happening and happening and happening, because that's not the case. That's definitely what's not going to happen. Remember that you have the power, you are in control of your own life, and that you can make changes. You are in control. Thank you guys for coming back on and listening to my pick a pile. That is the end of the session for you guys. Oh my goodness, again, I forgot to shuffle. I did this for pile number 2. I forgot to shuffle the cards from the Rose, my Rose Oracle deck. So the card that came out is the Crowning, Initiation, Thresholds, Birth, Rebirth, a Seat at the Table. Oh my gosh, I literally said that, guys. I love confirmation cards. But yeah, as you can see, this, guys, this is a rebirth. This is confirmation that a year from now you're going to be literally looking back and laughing.